So Spencer Rogers, a quote-unquote family man who works at Premier Dental on Country Club in El Paso, Texas, has loved to engage in a lot of unethical behavior towards the woman who gave him everything he is, on paper and off. Now let me tell you, he's not going to like that I did this. Do you know how many times that I have tried to reason with this man? That I've tried to keep my discovery out of the public eye? Because I know exactly what he's doing, and the truth is just going to hurt. Spencer Rogers, this is Bria Rose LeBeau Rogers. I know what you just did. You tried to put me away and silence me under the guise of having a mental health issue. The FBI is already looking at this case. And the thing is, you guys can all scramble to hide your stuff now, but your grave is laid. It's not my problem anymore. I've done exactly what I was supposed to do and listened to God and gave you every chance you had. Everything, even until the very last one in your Ring camera when I said, this is your final chance, Spencer, or so help me God. You made your choice. Why did you make this choice? Why are you making me do this? Why do I have to go through such lengths to protect my motherhood from you? Family man. What happened? You walked out on a marriage and you tried to hide your guilt because you're laced with religious fanaticism from the Mormon church, where you have to be so perfect that you can't even deal with people knowing that you walked out on a wife while she was dealing with chronic health issues and pretty much plotting her suicide because she was so depressed because you didn't even take her on a date for over 3 years and you pretty much had already written her off as dead, except for what you could use her for while she was dying. Oh yeah, you know what I'm relating to. Yeah, all the abuse, Spencer. I am free. I just got out of jail. You tried to silence me and lock me away on a false stolen car charges because you just need to believe I'm fake. I have to be fake for you to be real. That's the thing. You cheated on your taxes with my social security number. I can't even file my taxes correctly without suing you. You're the one that built homes behind my back and everyone's during the divorce, while going and simultaneously putting in for a mortgage in Las Cruces to build a Zia home with Preston, your bestie, while also using Victoria Olivia, Preston's best realtor and our former best friend, to list a home up for sale behind my back without my consent. And you did all that right around August 17th, 2022, when you filed for divorce. And in your own words, to compel me to sell the home. And let me ask, Spencer, in your own words, because see, I have everything. And that's what you don't realize. Why would I let you know I have everything before I got to see what you would do when you thought I had nothing, when you thought you could do it? Now you laid your own grave. You tried to have me silenced. You even have right now my own parents manipulated against me, thinking I'm the fraud and I'm evil. And guess what? They're the same words that have been coming out of your mouth ever since Aaron Brown turned you on me and said, just so you know, if you take the house off the market now and put some of the money that you locked out of our joint business funds, which was supposed to be for our home renovation and for our benefit, and we are out hundreds of thousands of dollars because of you shirking on our team deal as a business partner. However, the moment she turned you on me, all of a sudden I became a liar and a deceiver in your eyes. However, I was the same woman who got you everything you were, the same woman who's loved you through all of this, the same woman who's been there and has just been trying to heal from a broken heart of a man walking away from his kids. And what do you say? Oh, I'm not going to be one of those men. You said that the day right after we went to court and you committed so many counts of perjury to the judge, which you're still trying to hide. And that's one of the reasons why you need me locked up. Perjury. Who takes care of the kids 100% of the time? And what did you say? I do. 100% of the time. Doctor's visits? I do. You minimized me as a mother across the board, and that is disgusting, especially considering I was the breadwinner with the 6-figure business at the very time you filed for divorce. I had to quit my businesses. You gave me that ultimatum, remember? Hey, I don't like this. You need to be more of a housewife. Quit all your businesses. Why don't you just let everybody think I'm the breadwinner? Essentially, that's what you're saying. I want to sell this house. I want you to sell all your businesses. No more short-term rentals, no everything, quit everything, and you're going to get a 9 to 5, and we're going to go move out of our gorgeous dream house we're in the middle of renovating, and we're going to move into an apartment. Then he proceeded to try to buy a house and force me to live in it without my permission with Victoria. And that's why it was no surprise that when I refused that, he just listed my house up for sale without my permission. By the way, and she's already under investigation too. By the time this comes out, everyone's already being looked into, which is why I'm okay coming out with my truth now. I finally feel safe to say that I've been being abused by these elite circles. And they're trying to keep me a broke little, what did April say? You're nothing but a broke ex-housewife who needs to do something besides post on social media. While I'm working 15-hour days, door dashing, crushing everything, just trying to get my kids back and fight because this man's trying to use the fact that now he has all the income that he stole from me, by the way. Yes, he's a dentist, a military dentist, but I was already a 6-figure earner long before he became that. The paper trail doesn't lie. And that's the problem. That's why I need to be silenced. That's why what just happened this weekend and why there's still police looking for me in Texas trying to say I made fraudulent pay stubs when I bought my own car free and clear with the business that I built. Despite him taking tons of money from it, I just kept building. And yeah, he did not like that I bought his dream car with that business. And I did it a little too premature and I let him know a little too soon. Yes, I posted it on his dental page messages so everybody saw it to make sure he knew what just happened. And now look at this. Boise. Spencer, didn't you say in court you had nothing to do with Boise, or was that your lawyer? Which one of you were lying there? You know you've been wanting to divorce me ever since your sister got on board, put you in this plan with her life coach. What's this one right here? This is notes from Spencer's quote-unquote mompreneur life coach, which he spent $4,000 of our joint business funds on after locking me out of and then denying me counseling with those funds. So here we are. I'm willing to consider my son and I will have a great relationship. They have a horrible relationship. My son can't stand what he's done. And then every time he talks about it, Spencer tries to turn it on me and say, I'm poisoning them. Are you kidding me? I didn't poison them. I'm not the one that kicked us out of our family home and made the mom live like a fugitive these last few years while you're just trying to keep her down and broken so you can get your way and silence her. Your kids are not thriving. They're in a babysitter because unlike what you said in court, you are not the full-time caregiver. You've had a woman in your house from your mom to babysitters and now Gabby taking care of your kids the whole time. And let's see. What's the least selfish outcome? But you know, the craziest one is right here. Keep offering your brain another view. And then selfishness. So if you can see, Spencer forewent counseling, which the pastor or bishop went in. He played a huge part in this too, in why I'm here in this situation, because he aided my abuser every step of the way. And I have proof. Even going as far as me showing up with all of this evidence, trying to show him that I was being abused by Spencer, and him literally kicking me out of his office, telling me he wouldn't look at it and he didn't feel comfortable and he does not like this. And then I went all the way to the first presidency trying to say I'm being abused by this man. No one was listening to me, so I had to take it into my own hands and start my own court case, start my own evidence. And they said with 2 or more witnesses, then I can finally come to them and tell them what he's doing in abuse. I have the 2 witnesses. However, we haven't gone to court yet. But what he just did was very abusive, and I'm no longer staying silent in case my day in court doesn't come. this testimony needs to be left behind, because as of right now, I have nothing but evidence that shows that him and his friends were already trying to put me in jail. That's what my daughter tipped me off on, and I wrote it in an email almost a year ago.